they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I'm Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. This NBA season rocking right along, and we're loving every minute of it. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Sacramento Kings at Sleep Train Arena. Well, for Sacramento, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. Hey, we're going to be watching DeMarcus Cousins tonight. Just so dominant in everything he does. Shaq, would you consider him the best center in the league?
Well, Akeem Olajuwon taught me the numbers 28-10 makes you dominant. He's close, 25-13. He's also a great free throw shooter for his size. But they have to learn how to start winning. Winning 30 and 40 games a year and not even being close to the playoffs, that doesn't make you a dominant center. It just makes you a good center with great stats.
Well, he's a strong defender, too, but he still has some scoring efficiencies at times. But this guy gets it done.
Time now for tip-off. Kevin Harlan will have the call, and we will see you later.
Kings play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it for you live here from Sacramento, California. Looking at Sacramento, they want to turn it around after the loss to Golden State in Oakland. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Deron Williams out there with Matthews. And it's Pachulia in at center.
Sacramento didn't have a free-flowing offense, and they wanted to get up and down, and it showed in their play transitioning from stagnant to free-flowing.
On defense, Dallas, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Here's Dallas. Outside Williams. Wants to get it to Matthews and does. And Parsons kicks to Matthews. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Knocked away. Rondo with the ball. Now guarded by Parsons. Cousins. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, last season, DeMarcus Cousins had several triple-doubles, but with Cousins, he would have 20-plus rebounds to go along with 20 points and 10 assists. That's amazing for a big man, for any man, as a matter of fact.
And for Cousins, those 20-20-10 triple-doubles are an incredibly rare feat. First time, in fact, that we've seen that in the NBA since 2010.
And he was the first big man since the great Wilt Chamberlain to do it in back-to-back games. So Cousins is one of the rare big men who can do it all and has displayed that multiple times last season.
Now here's Pachulia. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. It's deflected. Matthews with the steal. And here comes Parsons leading the fast break. Matthews, no good. Quick start for the Kings in this one. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Parsons. And here they come. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
And that one's good.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside Williams. Back to Parsons. Gets to the corner and buries it. Parsons got 6 points.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Rondo against Williams. The drive by Rondo. Soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And Parsons kicks to Matthews. And stolen by Cousins. And now Sacramento on the break. Bellinelli's got the ball. It's deflected. They get it back. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Kicks it out to Nowitzki. A 3-ball. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Nowitzki's got his first 3 points of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Rondo passes to Cousins. He feeds it to Bellinelli. Rondo dishes to Cousins. And he gets it to go. Cousins has got 7 points in the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Kings.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Dirk Nowitzki, what can you say? Future Hall of Famer, too many accolades to list, but most important, NBA champion and Greg Finals MVP in 2011.
Yeah, and Kevin, history has proven time and time again, you really need a future Hall of Famer on your team to win a championship. Just look at all the teams that have won the title through the years.
Feeds to McGee. Dallas moving the ball around. Left side Parsons. To the right side. Belton inside the three-point line. They get it again. Second shot opportunity, and it's finished off by Nowitzki as he lays it in. Nowitzki's got 7 points. Kings leading now by 6. To the inside. And Cauley Stein with the basket on the assist by Collison.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, George Karl and I caught up for just a bit. Coach told me that defensively, he's not even sure how you contain Dirk Nowitzki offensively. He said he really has an unstoppable shot with that turnaround. I don't know how you stop it, but we're going to try. Guys, it always helps to have those athletic, rangy defenders who can at least get a hand in his face. We'll see what matchup they go with defensively.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Kicks it to Felton. Fires for 3. Felton can't get that one to fall. 1:21 left to play in the first. Down low. Here's Koufos. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the left wing. Felton inside the three-point line. And another basket for Dallas.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Two conference foes, guys, looking to take game 1 tonight. Yeah, very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
David Lee checked in for Dirk Nowitzki.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And for Raymond Felton, last year was nothing short of a disaster. Missed the first 31 games with an ankle injury sustained in preseason. And he played for a poor team. And things, you know, Greg, being the leader, the ball handler like you were, they just never got much better for Felton as the season went on.
Yeah, the problem when you have that issue early on, the season isn't going to wait for you.
Right.
You know, you're basically in catch-up mode, and so because of that, he never got into any kind of a rhythm when he was available to play. And that's not surprising, given that he averaged less than 10 minutes a game for the season after averaging 33 a game for his entire career.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Collison. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Parsons attacking. Good. And a nice assist from Felton. And that's now 8 points for Chandler Parsons.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Collison from 13 feet. It goes down. And the Kings lead by 3. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got J.J. Barea. Pachulia is out there with David Lee. Then it's Matthews. And it's Williams at the point guard position. And here's Collison after the three-pointer from Darren Williams. And they call an illegal screen here. And this is a good time to bring you a rundown of the hottest three-point bombers from the shooting guard position over the course of the last 10 games. Second is Wesley Matthews.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their three-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
Well, when they're shooting the percentages they shoot, I mean, you never want to see these guys passing up an open look from beyond the arc. I mean, they're firmly in the let-it-fly zone. All systems go with them.
Here's Collison. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Warriors in Oakland. And finished off by AC.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Williams gets the bucket.
Lee with a solid pick that time.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Rondo drives in, and Cousins kicks to Collison. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Looking at the Kings over the last month, let's see how they stacked up in the league statistically. 9th in fast break point, 11th in assist. And then the top half of the league in getting high percentage shots as well. Not too shabby.
And they play at a nice tempo. I mean, you see their fast break points per game. Not the quickest team in the league, but they are opportunistic. And you lag getting back, they'll make you pay.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And here's Matthews for the 3. Here's Pachulia. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Cousins. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Mavericks trail by 4. The feed now to Nowitzki. Barea kicks to Matthews. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And when you watch Wes Matthews, you see he's just a fantastic perimeter defender, Clark. He can match up well at either the 2 or the 3.
His combination, Kevin, of length and strength and lateral movement make him an outstanding defensive player.
Again, the Mavericks score.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
The Kings have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Here's AC. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
And for Matthews, you know, he knows that he's a strong defender. And so last year, his claim was that he was the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Listen, he has a chance to be considered the best two-way player at his position, and not sure if he is the clear-cut winner of that debate, but he is in the conversation.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for Sacramento. Knocks it loose and stolen by Cousins. Williams against Rondo. And there's the pass to Gay. That 3 off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Williams passes to Barea. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Barea dishes to Williams. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Another 3 for Dallas.
And nice job again, that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Sacramento making some changes. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Cauley Stein comes in for Quincy Acey. And it's Anderson in for Rudy Gay. Dallas also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Chandler Parsons comes in for Wesley Matthews. That's Felton in for J.J. Barea. Shot's good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And how about last year? Dirk Nowitzki jumping to 7th all-time in scoring. I mean, passing the great Moses Malone for that spot, and he surely will keep climbing this season.
Kufis kicks to Anderson. Tries to snap the cold streak. That misses off the backboard. Well, with Nowitzki passing Malone and the scoring, as Greg was just talking about, Clark, you know, this is a guy that obviously has Hall of Fame written all over.
No question about it. First ballot in my mind, and he's got a game that stands the test of time because it's not predicated on athleticism. It's all skill-based.
Rondo against Parsons. Cauley Stein with the screen for Rondo. And they double up Rondo. 6 to shoot. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Mavericks making a switch here. Lee's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Rondo with it. Al Felton defending. And it's good. Anderson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Mavericks leading by 7. Parsons passes to Felton. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's the screen. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
And both free throws good from Rondo.
Rajon Rondo, guys, really needs to operate in a system that's point guard centric. He needs the ball to be effective. Pushing it, driving, dishing. When he has to play off the ball, that's when trouble starts.
Bellinelli dishes to Rondo. 32 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Bellinelli. 5 to shoot. Kept alive.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Belton inside the three-point line. Anderson kicks to Cauley-Stein, and he gets it to go. Cauley-Stein's got 5 points so far.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Williams with a clean look and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that does it for the first half of play. Mavericks lead by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. I'm here with David Lee. And David, tell us what your approach was defensively in this game tonight.
Well, we made some mistakes here and there. Our biggest thing is if we don't turn the ball over, I think we're going to be okay. They got a couple easy buckets in transition.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Dirk Nowitzki was the story in the first quarter. He ended up with 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Well, it was a huge first half for their bench, a.k.a. the others, played pretty good. When you get a boost like this, it always gives the team a lift. And given how well the others are contributing, we'll probably continue to see more minutes for them in the second half. Starters or not, when players are producing, you got to ride them, cowboy.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
And, you know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the three as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is, Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
Wins the AC out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Gay in at the small forward position. That's the group for George Karl getting going here in the second half.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Here's Cousins. Cousins with another miss. Mavericks leading by 6. Matthews with it. Guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. Stolen by Gay. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it. The fast break chance. Bellinelli gets the bucket.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
And the Kings making a change here. Collison's out there. The Mavericks also with a sub. J.J. Barea checked in for Williams. The three from Matthews, and that one's good. Matthews has got 10.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot. You know, you look at Dallas, and that team didn't rely too much on the mid-range or the short game last season, but they could have. They shot 70% from 12 feet and in, excluding drives. That's pretty good.
The shot no good, and it's Dallas the other way. When this game is finished, they'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Pachulia kicks to Matthews. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Matthews has got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now. Even when they've gotten a hand up, it has not seemed to matter.
Passes it to Bellinelli. Outside Collison. Shot clock at 5. Gay. That one a little long for the Mavs, and that 70% shooting from 12 feet and in. A lot of dirt, high posts, and push shots from their guards will do that.
It isn't the most efficient shot by analytics, but there is a lot to be had in the mid-range. If teams only protect the three and the rim, you can feast on them with the little short push shots, and the Mavs did that last season.
Excellent feed from D.C., Darren Collison.
3-on-3. It's stolen by Barea. Fast break, here they come. Trying to find Parsons and gets it to him.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
McLemore's checked in for Bellinelli. And Dallas with a change here, too. Felton's checked in. The drive by Collison, and it's sent back by Nowitzki. Easy the pass to Cousins. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
The Kings trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And McLemore kicks to AC. And he gets it to go from the high post. AC's got 6. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run.
And former coach of the year, George Karl, making his way back into the league last season. Kings picked him up halfway through the year to kind of stabilize their coaching situation.
A nice shot by Barea. The Kings have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Screen by Cousins. That's tipped. It's stolen by Barea. Here's Matthews. Gay with the block. Felton against Collison. Inside. And there's Cousins. That's good on the assist by Collison. And that's 13 points for DeMarcus Cousins. And stolen by Gay. And AC now top of the key. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Matthews dishes to Nowitzki. Dallas moving the ball around. A nice shot by Barea.
Dirk Nowitzki, he can dish the rock too.
Here's Collison. 8 points for him. 1:36 left in the third. Dishes to AC. Shoots the 3. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got 5 assists tonight.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Screen by Cousins. The drive by Collison. The Mavericks pull it in. Nowitzki's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Nobody near Gay. Great look, but off the mark. Here's Matthews. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Matthews. 15 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
You know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Cauley Stein comes in for Quincy Acey. Anderson, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Darren Collison.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Here's Lee. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And there's the call on Felton. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Kings making a change here. Bellinelli's checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Parsons checked in for Matthews. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rondo passes to Bellinelli. Will it go? The Mavericks pull it in. Parsons. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Dallas. They lead by 18. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Kings trail by 18. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got JaVale McGee. Felton is out there with Williams. Then it's David Lee. And it's Parsons in at the 3 spot.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. And a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
To the paint, here's Felton. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Rondo kicks to Kufis. The dish now to Bellinelli. Left side Anderson, expanding his range. Rebound by Williams.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
One thing to say about Rajon Rondo's career, he's come up big in the biggest of games, had 6 steals in the closeout game that gave Boston its 17th championship. Remember that back in 2008 for Coach Doc Rivers?
I really do, and after that Boston win in the series against the Lakers, Phil Jackson called Rondo the star of Game 6. Everyone had always talked about the big 3 in Boston. That year, it was the big 4.
Gay outside. Cousins with a screen on Parsons. Gay dishes to Cousins. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And, you know, guys, on the topic of Rondo, you look at his playoff career now. I mean, in 2009, he averaged nearly a triple-double in the postseason. I mean, this guy has great instincts, but he has to have the ball to orchestrate the way he's most effective.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. He was intent on running the offense through DeMarcus Cousins. coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
And going back to what we were saying, what you hope with Rondo is that he can get back to his full level of confidence. He tore the ACL in 13. He was traded in 14, lost his way a little bit, but he's still young enough to have several really good years in front of him.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Quincy Acey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mavericks leading by 19. To the middle. It's tipped. 3-on-3. Here's Gay. It's deflected. Here's Parsons. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And Cousins gets it to go.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
And Matthews kicks to Pachulia. This one for three. And Barea with the basket on the assist by Pachulia.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. They double him with Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6, and Cousins gets it to go.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Mavericks leading by 20. Nowitzki kicks to Matthews. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Pachulia. Inside. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Fires from deep. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got his 6th assist on the night.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
Collison's shot is good.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Barea kicks to Nowitzki. Kept alive. Pachulia the pass to Parsons. Sinks the three-pointer. Parsons got 5 points now this quarter.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Mavericks last season, Clark, were very tough down the stretch in games. Had a lot of players that shined all the time during crunch time.
Well, when you've got guys like Dirk and Monte that can create their own shot, it gives you a chance to win close games. It's a big reason they were 6-0 in overtime games, in my opinion.
Here's Cousins. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Parsons kicks to Matthews. Kicks it out to Parsons. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Here's Gay. And that one's good. Dallas leading by 22.
And the Mavs won close ones, as you said, but they knew how to close games out in general. 36-2 last year when winning going into the fourth quarter.
And Parsons kicks to Nowitzki. Fades. Shot is off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Bellinelli dishes to Collison. Here's AC. Matthews with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Barea, the pass to Nowitzki. Parsons on the wing. Shoots it. And that one's on target from the wing. Parsons got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, I tell you, that's what veteran teams do. I mean, they close out games. They know how to finish. The Mavs have the leadership and presence to not let any lead slip away by being inattentive to details.
They set the screen. And AC kicks to Gay. No good off the pick.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Nowitzki. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And here's Matthews from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dirk Nowitzki. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.